What I showed you earlier?
Oh, what'd you want to show? Go ahead.
No, like the photo.
No. Go ahead. Yeah.
Touch her strike?
Yeah.
She said she was
And actually, since we want to talk about it,
Is that your baby daddy?
no, I actually beat the drug addict's ass.
Damn.
By the way,
The guy that didn't have time for you?
No, it's. Anyways,
That's fine.
yeah. So since we're talking about that, the state of Florida actually.
Charge you with a hate crime?
No, they actually dismissed my crimes, and they were supposed to get me off of my crimes, and they said that they accidentally did that. So now I'm dealing with that now. So it's
What?
Yeah.
No, it's it is
Go ahead,
actually
Brooke.
true.
Go ahead.
Sadly.
That didn't
It's
make
so
sense.
Stupid.
I don't know what she's saying.
No, yeah, you're
dismiss your
right.
crimes?
Thank you.
They said they were
They
gonna dismiss your-
accidentally dismissed my case,
What? Oh, wow.
and then they recharged
And it's
me.
actually not the first time
You
they've
can
done
fight
it.
that, girl.
Thank
you.
you.
Can get that. You can
Thank
fight
you.
that.
Like,
Thank
you
you.
should sue them.
Thank you.
That's true.
Thank you.
fight
I'm
that
not
real
even
bad.
joking.
I want to take advice from her. She's a convicted felon, so it didn't work when she fought it. So wait, you
No.
You can
wait.
fight that.
Accusations!
So the battery charge got dismissed
guilty,
because
baby.
I was found not guilty. The resisting arrest, that's what I went with the charge for, and they were gonna put me into a conventional program so that I will get that released off of my background. But they
So you
accidentally.
pled guilty to the resisting arrest?
No, I pleaded non-contestant.
No contender. Okay.
No contender. Yeah.
Okay.
Potato.
That's basically a plea. Guilty.
And so they accidentally dismissed my case, and then when I went to go do some things for my life that I'm making big moves on, they got that flagged, and now I am back onto probation. So yeah,
You should have got a good lawyer.
I'm still working on that. That just barely happened last week.
So you got convicted then, if you're on probation.
No.
Not yet.
No. Wait, is your case still
Is it-
going on?
Now.
No.
Oh, well, you're convicted, baby.
Well, they just turned it back on.
Oh, they turned it back on?
Yeah, they turned it
well,
back
you're not
on.
convicted
Like a light
then.
switch?
Thank you.
You're not-
Yes,
you're not-
they
you're
turned
not
it on like a
convicted
light
then.
switch. I swear to God. So
That's a good
listen,
fresh
Oh, you're not
my
convicted
mom,
then.
my mom, and I swear if you're listening on the chat, you can type in on the chat so they can know I'm not lying.
If you're on probation, that means you're on probation for a case that was adjudicated.
No.
Right, but she
got
said they just opened it back up.
They just barely opened it back up
Exactly,
because
so
of
she's not.
the state's
Black.
problem.
But
So
you-
the state is dealing with
lucky,
it to
yeah,
be
I
able
know.
to drop it because they accidentally dismissed my case, which was not supposed to
If
happen.
you're on probation,
I
She's
was,
not.
I
That
was,
means-
I was
You
on
were
probation.
never on
So that
probation.
means-
You were
I was on
parole.
pretrial release.
Oh, so she's not convicted.
so you're on
She did-
bond.
Yes.
Yeah,
I back,
on bond. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a completely different thing.
Oh, you're not convicted then. Oh,
not
straight.
convicted.
No.
Well, probation and being out on bond. are
I
two
never
completely
got
different
charged before, so how am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
I've been staying out of trouble my whole life.
You should still know these things. Like, it's a general judicial process. Like, you should know these
No.
things,
They don't teach you
whether
that
you've
in
been
school,
arrested
though.
or not.
If I stay out of trouble, if I
It
stay out
doesn't
of
matter
trouble,
if they
I
teach you
don't
at
need to
school.
know
They teach you.
nothing.
They don't teach you a lot of
don't.
things at school. Like, you should just
They
be
don't.
able to like learn
Not
these things,
everywhere.
especially when you're fighting a
So,
criminal
like, hey,
case.
I went to
okay,
jail.
you're
Let me
correct.
look up
You're
how-
correct. So you
Everyone
have
should
years
know.
on me. I'm
Exactly.
younger than
That
you.
part.
You're correct.
That part.
So
When I
if
was 25, I knew all this.
How was
Okay,
your parents,
so
though?
that's on
Think
you
about
and
that.
how
It
you
goes
were
back to
anything.
raised.
It go back to parents, though. I mean, honestly.
Because
No,
at
it
the
goes to
end of
not
the
being
day-
It goes to like wanting to
No,
learn
not
and become
really.
better and understand how the world works around you.
Not if you in jail the first time and you ain't know who gonna be looking up what happened to go to jail before you even go to jail. Who gonna be looking that up and thinking about that? Honestly,
Really, they looked it up.
let's be honest. Who gonna be like, what happens if I'm going to jail? What am I supposed to do? Who looks that up before it happens? When it,
Are
you
you,
don't know that's
are you
when it
aware?
happens.
Are you aware of
What
the
will
fact that
happen?
there's an entire television genre based on just this? So that means that it's
Right,
pretty
but I don't even watch
interesting
TV,
to a lot of
so
things.
what's
I
that
don't
supposed
watch
to mean? I don't
TV.
watch TV, so
That's
I don't
fine.
know.
But
What's
what
that
I'm trying to
supposed
explain to you is that you're making it seem as if it's like some nebulous thing that no one cares about and no one watches. I'm telling you that there's an entire industry.
That person about to be involved behind bars.
There's an entire
Honestly.
industry on this. Like, it's fairly general knowledge. It's out there in the pop culture. Like, you can figure out how the judicial system works. If you've been arrested before, it behooves you to actually understand this stuff.
What about
It's
people
important.
Okay, but I
Never, though.
haven't been
She's never.
convicted. I've never been convicted. I just told you
Okay,
that.
so as soon as you got arrested,
So
you should have like done some Googling. Okay, what did I get charged with?
Once you're arrested in
Let me figure
jail,
this out. She could figure it out after
Yeah.
the fact because she just clearly said she was out on bond.
So that's why I
She clearly
pleaded.
just said
so
she was
that's
out on bond,
why-
right?
oh, okay, that's different. Okay, I'm finna say when you're.
So that's why I pleaded non-contingent, and I went for the contingency program so I can get it released off of my background.
It's always going to be in your background.
No, it's not.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
If she don't get it convicted, no, it's not.
Thank
it's
you.
Not.
And
It's not.
sponging. Can't you sponge?
You can
Yeah, you can
expunge
expunge it,
if you
exactly.
were convicted.
Exactly.
If
If
you were convicted.
Okay.
If you
When
did
you
it,
got
then you're
arrested, did
guilty.
they fingerprint roll you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember correct, yeah.
They did. They took a mugshot, correct?
Clearly.
Okay. They did. I know.
Oh, y'all got that.
Are you aware of the fact that as soon as they fingerprint roll you, it generates something called an FBI number, and that's put into a database called NCIC, and that can be looked at by any law enforcement agency or
Correct,
any background check.
Yes, I have a security license. Yes, I know.
Right. Of course.
So then, what are you talking about? It's expunged.
It's
It was.
I
Now-
got
She didn't
get
I got
convicted.
placed on a program so that I can get it expunged. from
Newsflash,
my-
it's not expunged. I'm telling you right
I didn't.
now.
Did I say that it was? I didn't say it was. I
just
said I
literally
just
said it's
was
gonna be
placed
expunged.
on a program so that I can get it expunged.
It's not
from
going to
my-
get expunged. That's all a lie. It's a fucking. It's a.
Well, then
it's a
that's
lie.
the state. Then tell that to the state of Florida.
He's working law enforcement.
Yeah, bro. Like,
That's,
what the fuck are
then
you
that,
guys
then
talking
that doesn't
about?
even make
Here it is.
sense then.
Yeah, they tell you that to make you feel better, but the reality is anyone.
So then tell me. So
the
exactly. So how am I
reality
supposed
is
to know?
the
So
re-
how am I supposed to know?
I'm telling you, then you're arguing with me.
Thank security guard in.
Thank
He's
you.
working
Because
law
we didn't
enforcement.
I'm supposed to know this going out of the
Because
womb.
the
Security guard with a
government
record.
doesn't tell us
He's
that.
telling you.
I'm
So
fucking
now we
telling
know.
you. Like,
Now we know.
even if I didn't tell you, I'm like, bro, this is all a fact, and you can look it up. When you get arrested, they roll your fingerprint. When they roll your fingerprint, it generates something called an FBI number. They put that into a fucking database
ahead,
called
Brooke.
NCIC, and that's maintained by the FBI. Every police department in the United States has to go ahead and submit their fingerprints in there. So if someone runs your last name and your first name and your date of birth, guess what? That FBI number's coming back with a Florida ID number with that arrest and battery right there, and they can pull the fucking records at any time. It's never fucking expunged.